Okay, so today we're going to be testing the classic Diet Coke and Mentos reaction. But I was wondering, is there any soda that might give me a bigger reaction than Diet Coke? So I decided to try Diet Pepsi. Now, after doing some research, what I found out is that it's not really a chemical reaction that takes place, but a physical reaction. What's called nucleation happens when I drop the Mentos into the soda. Nucleation is basically when all these CO2 molecules come together and form the CO2 bubbles that will then rapidly rise to the top and make the plume shoot out of the bottle. So after doing all this research, I was able to hypothesize that the reactions would be about the same, except maybe a little different depending on the carbonation levels in each soda. Okay, so first up is going to be the Diet Coke. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the entire roll of Mentos in there, but I'm going to try my hardest because the reaction happens pretty quick. So I was able to get the whole roll of Mentos in there, and it made a huge reaction. It actually went over the 6 foot mark that I didn't expect it to go over, so it actually hit the top of the roof line. Now, after looking at it and doing some calculations, I was able to figure out that the roof line is about 14 feet up where it hit it, but it hit it with some force, so it probably would have gone a little higher. Next up is the Pepsi. So the Pepsi also went over the 6 foot mark, and it also hit the roof line. But the Diet Coke hit with a lot more force, so I was able to pretty much conclude that the Diet Coke probably would have gone higher had the roof line not been there. After testing both sodas and seeing the results, I was able to conclude that my hypothesis was sort of correct, but kind of not. I predicted the results would be close, which they were, but the Diet Coke probably would have gone a foot or two higher had the roof line not been there. If I were to do this experiment again, I would do it in a place where there was no vertical obstructions to stop the ascension of the plume of foam, and I would mark it higher than 6 foot so that I could get a more accurate measure of which one was higher.